up. Do you think VR has the power to transform the world of commerce and retail?
I do. So if you think about it, ultimately what people are really wanting is to be able to, we've already seen online commerce making things much more accessible, right? And it's much more easier to shop. But imagine if you were doing that in virtual reality, where you actually can have an item in a store, but you're walking through a store that's entirely virtual. And you can just reach out and you can grab an item and you can be like, do I want this camera? How does it, what's the size like? What does it feel like? And so you can buy those physical objects, and I think that that's a pretty exciting field. But you could also think about buying virtual objects becomes more of a dominant market, right? We've already seen people start to like monetize in-app purchasing, where you're buying these digital objects. But I think when you have that in VR and you actually can buy, like, I'm buying a whole virtual suit of armor for myself. I'm buying, something, a tool that, I'm using in the digital world. I think that'll be really powerful. So I do think that virtual reality and augmented reality really
You've got a really huge community of developers with, I think, 286,000 roundabout.
Around there, yeah.
Do you have seen any interesting commerce or retail applications so far?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of virtual storefront type of technologies where you're like reaching out and you're like going shoe shopping and you want to grab a shoe and take a look at it or things like that. We've seen a lot of development there. We've seen a lot of application monetization from that front, but I think it's just at the very beginning, right? Where virtual reality is just becoming commonplace enough for it to become like a dominant platform.
All right, thank you so much.
Perfect.